I go back when I was working at the House of Kitchen. You got the party planners. They all in the office, 16 to 21. You know what I'm saying? They go in there like Chuck E. Cheese's. You know what I'm saying? You get your pizza, you get your cake, you get whatever. It's freezing outside. And you know what I'm saying? It's a good temperature in the House of Kids. I go in the party planner's office and I close the door. The first thing I smelled was warmth. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why it's warm down there, but it be warm. You know what I'm saying? And that warm smell, you know what I'm saying? It travels. It really does. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, and my assistant, one of my assistant managers, Roz G, miss you, Roz, and she came there and she's like, I'm like, man, I didn't know it was warm pussy. I'm like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? And then, and she had some air neutralizer, and she sprayed it. And the can melted. I'm like, man, you know, I couldn't. You gotta be a professional. I'm like, which one of you bitches is riding? It's one of them. You know what I'm saying? You know?
That's how you said.
I didn't say that. I couldn't say that. I just left out the room. And you know, but I'm like, that's not good. That's not good for business. You know what I'm saying? People going in there planning parties and shit. And you know, you gotta. I can't find out whose move was wrong. You know, you just can't go like, is this your move? Is it your move?
How you know it wasn't a fart?
No, it was warm, man.
That's a good point, Steve.
Farts are hot.
What's the difference between warm and hot? Well, I know. This nigga know the wind temperature. You know?
And everybody on Shannon Sharp. At least it was a bench. I thought Shannon Sharp was gay like a club shade. You know who calls that shit? You know what I'm saying? You gotta have something real, like the snub nose. You know what I mean? You know, something masculine. You know, and this ain't. Well, she was 19, and at least she was over age. Personally, if you're old enough to sign a contract, you're old enough to get fucked.
Wait, I guess you're right. Technically,
you know what I'm saying?
But not by liquor.
You know, that's the way it go. You know, Kanye West, lucky he a fucking billionaire, you know what I'm saying? Only billionaires can go around saying, you know what, I suck dick, you know.
I just don't understand what the motive or point of that was.
He said he felt like his cousin that was in jail for murdering the pregnant lady, he felt like because he sucked his dick, he think that had something to do with it.
That's wild, man. Hey. That wasn't, you know, that's not enough revelation of that magnitude.
You know, in Shannon Sharp, you know, in Shannon Sharp, okay, she was 19, okay. I remember a story, Stat. Let me tell you a story. Here you go. It was an alligator in California. Mm-hmm. It was a baby alligator, a little alligator. And the alligator goes, and he gets loose, and he gets in the swimming pool. It's a little alligator. And the man's daughter comes out and she sees the alligator in the pool. And she's like, Dad, there's an alligator in the pool. He's like, this ain't no alligator, it's a little thing. So he takes the little baby alligator out. And he feeds it baby shrimp. And he takes care of it. And the alligator started to get bigger now. It's still an alligator. You know what I'm saying? He taught her how to twirl, do the death roll, and everything. But that alligator never bit that motherfucker. He never fucked with that motherfucker. He fucked with him. He was so happy. The alligator was so happy to have a life. And you can't really train the alligator. But what that showed me, if you shoot anybody with respect and decency, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can be trained. Any bitch can be trained. Anybody, you know what I'm saying? You know, but some people think they train somebody, they don't. Look at Siegfried Roy. You know that both of them motherfuckers got ate up. You can't
I was wondering where that story was going.
You can't train every animal.
All the way around, but you
can't train every animal, especially a wild animal. You know what I'm saying?
Master storyteller.
Ooh.